What's up? What's up? It's your boy Jordan, and today we're talking about the textbook again. Today we're on chapter 12, which is, give me 1 second, it's called Sensitivity and Social Media. What I basically got out of this chapter was talking about the importance of how to approach certain things on social media the more serious the topics are. And the kind of I'm sorry, excuse me, kind of the dangers and the type of risks of just kind of haphazardly just posting things online without really looking fully in depth in the situation. Um, for this one, they went over a situation that happened in 2013 in Walhalla, South Carolina. Francis Parrish, who was the editor in chief of the Johnsonian, was in charge of basically reporting a death of a student named Abby Corral, which was at the Winthrop University, I believe that's how you say it. I'm sorry if it's not. They were working on how to bring up this topic, being that it's such a serious topic. But before they could really come up with a plan, the managing editor posted something on social media, basically stating that the woman Abby Carroll had passed away. If there's any information on the topic, please let us know. So that was an issue for multiple reasons. One, the managing editor posted this on the Johnsonian page. So anything that happens, the whole company, or not the whole company, the whole program will be held accountable. The second thing is that there was a risk of family and friends basically finding out through the Johnsonian, which would, at this matter would be a third party source. So that's insensitive on that matter. And the third thing would be the misleading information, because due to it being out on social media, anybody can give their input on what the situation is. And basically, since there will be a lot of different input and without much credibility, it'll be hard to determine what was real and what's just made up. So once this post was, posted, a lot of people at the college basically called out the Johnsonian, and the Johnsonian, in the case, got a lot of backlash on it. The next challenge was how to basically clean up this mess and get the proper information for the story. Francis Parrish ended up basically meeting up with the dean and meeting up with officials of the college and basically having private meetings with them, trying to sort out how to bring this up. They made the final decision to not really state it as a suicide, for the fact that they didn't really have any credible sources that they could rely on to really prove that this was actually the case, because they didn't want to bring up any information that wasn't true and intensify the situation. As far as the managing editor, instead of firing them, they just got demoted. And I guess that was basically the response on handling the situation. I guess as far as my input on this chapter, I don't know, it feels very self-explanatory to me. I think it's, in a way, it's kind of obvious that certain information should not be brought up until all the facts are stated. But at the same time, it's common at the same time, not just with businesses, but just in regular life. How many times have we seen posts from a random person, talking about their loved one or whatever, how they passed away, but they might have not taken it granted. May not have taken it into account that the family hasn't really found that out yet, or maybe their close friends had not found out information, and the way they found out is through Twitter or through Facebook. So I just feel like, as people in general, whether it's in a professional setting or in a personal setting, we need to be very cautious of the situations we're speaking on, and basically making sure that we have all the facts, that all the facts are already out before we post it. Of course, that's morally speaking, I guess it's like a very impossible thing to wish for because, there's always going to be someone that just kind of jumps the gun in a way, because that's not really the first thing that comes to mind. The first thing that we think about is that other people need to know about this, not really our place in telling the information. But, you know, bringing things to attention is important. Bringing things to attention is important, but also the way we approach it is also as important because there are people out there that really love whoever they loves, and the hardest thing to do is to find out the information through somebody else, especially if it seems like the person that is bringing us this information didn't really know them that well. So I just feel like this chapter is very self-explanatory, and yeah, I guess that's all I had to say for today. I guess this one was a little bit of a mess, but yeah, I don't really have much to say about this chapter. So I guess this is goodbye for now, and I will see you in the next video.